How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA analyst, and today we have got another 4-2-3-1 custom tactics and player instructions video for you. Now, the reason for this is that obviously there has been a new patch over the last couple of days, which I've been testing out, trialing, and exactly seeing what I like with the 4-2-3-1. It has changed quite a little bit, to be honest with you, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it and show you guys how you can get it set up and my thought process behind why I've gone for what I've gone for. If you do enjoy the video, as always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do upload every single day at 5 PM. We do also stream over on twitch.tv/FIFA analyst every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 8 PM UK time. That's the best place for you to come over, ask me any questions live, and obviously see some good gameplay. But let's go ahead and jump into it and show you exactly what we're rocking then. So this is the team that we're using for Weekend League, and I'm going to show you exactly what we've been changing. We will have some gameplay on the screen for you as well to go through and show you how this kind of team and the formation sets up for us. So when it comes to the 4-2-3-1, one of the things that I normally tend to run is I normally have I normally have my players in box on 1 or 2. That's changed quite a substantial amount. I've gone to 5 now. Now the reason for this and the thought process behind it is that obviously the patch has changed and it's given shooting a massive buff inside the box. So my whole process here is that what I'm wanting to do is try and get 2 or 3 players inside that box. So if I can lay one pass onto either one of them and take a shot, I can do that, get the ball in the back of the net, as easy as that. Now, before, it used to stick on 1, and the reason for that is because I wanted to play against drop back, play against part of the bus. I wanted to just pass the ball around. I wanted to wait for the opposition to give me a space to run into and obviously then try and get a shot off that way. However, now I'm kind of thinking the quicker I can get the ball inside the box, with how strong shooting is, in my opinion, either foot, if you've got a 5-star weak foot, either foot, you just need that little bit of space to create the chance, and you'll probably be able to get a decent shot off, probably get a goal from it if you've got some decent players. When it comes to defensive style, I'm still rocking balanced. You can change this. I do play press after possession loss if I'm wanting to dictate the game and have a bit more of a control over it. But balance is kind of, for me, just the key. It does exactly what I need it to do in defense. My whole process is to be quite relaxed, not be too aggressive in defense, but try and win the ball back when I can. However, saying that, I do think press after possession loss or even pressure on heavy touch can be good in this current patch, for the reason that what I'm telling everyone in the streams is don't let the player get into your box. That's basically what you need to do. If he's got the ball and he's about to play a pass into the box, you need to do everything you can to try and stop that. It's just so strong at the minute with how shooting is. EA never seem to get the fine-tuned thing where it's like the middle balance. Something's either too strong or too weak. Heading, it's still ridiculously weak. There's never something where it's like, yeah, that's okay. And for shooting, for me at the minute, it's so strong, you've got to try and get into the box as much as you can. Depth this weekend, I am rocking 4 or 5. I am trialing both at the minute. I normally tend to play 3. 4 is what I'm rocking as it stands though, and I will be trying a bit more of 5 as I get a little bit further on into the Weekend League and Division Rivals, that sort of thing as well. Now, I still rock possession on offensive style. A lot of you guys have been asking me why I do this, why don't I go with balance. Now, I do think for the majority of people, balance is probably going to be the key. It's the holy grail. I think it's the one out of all of these that wins for you. And the reason for that is that it gives you the best of everything. It gives you fast build up, it gives you possession, it gives you long ball, it gives you absolutely everything. When I play possession, one of the things that it will do is it will always tell the players to come short. They always show themselves for a pass. They don't always try and look in behind. If you are playing against drop back and you have balanced, what you might find is that you have too many players making a run in behind the defence and no one there to come and play for the short pass. And then you've got no one to pass to, you lose the ball because you've got no one to go to, and you don't know what to do when you come up against those part of the bus type players. So that's when possession can be a little bit more useful. However, I do think as a whole, balance is kind of decent, because if you can get in behind against a striker, that's kind of where you want to be. You know, if getting not against a striker, against a defender, sorry, if you can get in behind with your striker, that's where you want to be. However, for me, I like to be really slow, really dictate the game, dictate the tempo, say exactly how I want the game to go. If I am struggling, I will move this back onto balanced in a game. You know, if it's a very tight game, I'm not kind of getting the results that I want, I'll move up to balance because it will offer you that little bit more space kind of going forward. As I said, I've already touched on the players in box. I do want a lot more players getting into the box as a whole in this particular tactics and formation, for the simple fact of the way the patch has changed. Corners and free kicks, we still stick with 2 and 2. I don't change anything on that. You guys can say what you want on that. For me, I always go short on corners. I have been trialing near post corners. I'll come back to you on that one. I'm still kind of working. So when it comes to my goalkeeper instructions, I always go for comes for crosses, sweeper, keeper. You guys know that if you've watched these videos before. Fullbacks, I still go balanced and overlap. I just feel like it's so crucial. So crucial for me. I preach about it in all my videos. I'm not going to go into it loads because if you've watched them, you'll know about it. I love having my fullbacks on balanced and getting them involved. I think it's the key for my success on FIFA. When it comes to my CDMs, now I do have my left centre defensive mid on cut passing lanes and balanced and cover centre. So this means Nainggolan is kind of going to, when the players move forward, Nainggolan will kind of move up in behind Bernardo Silva, and that means he's there to make the runs in between Bernardo Silva and Eden Hazard to go up and support the striker as well. Tonali, I have him on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover centre. You don't have to do the left centre defensive mid. You can do the left centre defensive mid or the right centre defensive mid. It depends on who's the better player that's going forward. You know, if you're rocking, say, Pogba and Kante, you'd want Pogba to be the man going forward. So it doesn't matter which one you've got on that front. Now, when it comes to my centre attacking mids, something very, very different for you here, guys. Get into the box for cross on every single one of them. Again, all I'm looking to do with this formation and these tactics at the minute is get into the box. If I can play a pass inside that 18-yard box, that's what I'm going to take every day of the week. Now, I'm not about just passing it around and waiting. I'll play a quick triangle pass in between my centre defensive mids, my centre attacking mid, get the pass into the striker, get the pass into the Ram who's made that run into the box, try and get the ball in the back of the net. Cristiano Ronaldo, my main man up front, striker. I have him on balance when it comes to support runs, but I have him on getting behind. Now, the reason for this is because it's Team of the Year CR7. This was normal CR7, I'd have him on balanced. I wouldn't have him on getting behind. Only reason why I've got him on getting behind on the Team of the Year is just because he's absolutely rapid. He's got the strength. If he has the opportunity to get in behind, I want to play that because he can just beat most people when it comes to that front as well. And that's kind of where we're rocking at in terms of the tactics and the formation. Overall, for me, the way I'm finding it is it has been pretty solid. We're going to go ahead and jump into some gameplay now for you, though, so you can see exactly how it plays in game for me. So then, the way I feel at the minute is that this formation is still very strong, especially in the new patch. What I do think, though, is that the 4-2-2 may be decent. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it a massive amount, but I want to give it a go over the next week and come back to you guys on it. Now, the reason for that is because although I love 4-2-3-1, I feel like with the strikers, having the 2 strikers up front, if you can literally play the 1-2s in between them, quick pass into the striker, into the 18-yard box, you can take the shot, take the finish from there. I do, though, like having my centre attacking mid. I feel like they're kind of the key to success in FIFA in a way for me because they just string everything together, which is why I don't tend to play 2 striker formations as much because I like having that stability and knowing where each player is going to be at all those times. The 4-2-3-1 is still the favoured formation for me, but I do think 4-2-2 could be something that you guys might want to look into, and I will look into it myself over the next week or so and make a formation guide on that. When it comes to this formation, same as what I've been talking about in my last 3 4-2-3-1 videos in terms of using the triangles, using the width, everything like that. The only difference here is, guys, is that I am trying to get into that 18-yard box as much as I possibly can. Because if you do get into that situation, I know I've said it a lot in this video, you can just shoot. Angles are ridiculous in this patch. I don't understand how, I don't understand why, but all you need to do is find that little bit of room, either foot, if you've got a decent striker, take the shot. A lot of the times they'll put pressure on the keeper. He might have to make a save. You will find the back of the net a lot of times as well. For me, CR7, Eden Hazard, Bernardo Silva, not so much Sanchez, have been doing all well for me directly on that front. I'm taking shots that I wouldn't take pre-patch. Like, one of the issues that I had in Weekend League, and you might have seen it if you've been in the stream, sometimes I try and walk the ball into the back of the net. I haven't really had that issue so far in this patch because I'm getting into the area. Instead of me trying to walk it, I'm going, I can shoot here because it's going to probably do some damage. I said it in my streams as well, like how I'm taking the shots in those sort of situations, and I've literally just gone, I'm only taking this shot because of the new patch. It's so strong. You guys let me know what you think. I do think shooting has had the massive buff. It has been needed because I do feel like if you get into the chance where you can get a good clear shot off, you should be able to punish the defender a lot of the times, in my honest opinion. So you guys let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. I know a lot of you guys have been struggling with it as well, so I will be retouching on some of my defending videos, everything like that, to try and help you guys get to grips with this new patch, because it probably will be the last one on FIFA 20, but we'll soon see, because EA like to change things on a regular basis, don't they? I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do let me know down in the comment section and drop a like if you have enjoyed it. We will be live this evening at 8 PM UK time, so make sure you pop on over into the stream if you want to say hi and see some of this formation in action live. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.